and ready. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here with you. Our analysts tonight, Chris Webber and Grant Hill. Also, Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And the injury reports for both teams. Players who will not be available tonight.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
And we've got just enough time for a pregame report. Let's go over to the sidelines where Allie LaForce is standing by. Allie?
I don't know if you know this, but Gordon Hayward is a gaming OG. He said, quote, as an NBA player, video games have been instrumental. When I was 20 years old and moving to Utah, I didn't know anyone. Playing online was my way to hang out with my friends. Now with 4 kids, it's not as easy. He still finds time to play.
Hey, everybody's got to have a little me time. Good stuff there, Allie. Here are the starters for Charlotte. Washington is the 4 and Zeller at center. Graham is joined in the backcourt by Rozier, and it's Hayward in at the 3. And for Houston, they've got Victor Oladipo. He's out there with John Wall. Christian Wood out there with Daniel House. It'll be the Hornets off the tip. Zeller high post. Here's Washington. Sinks it from distance.
Well, this is the kind of teammate Zeller is, willing to give it up when he has guys.
Rozier against Oladipo. Blocked. Graham for 3. And the Hornets, another 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Back to Wall. Over Graham. Oh, gets the bucket.
Wall's decision-making is excellent, especially when he's handling the rock.
Charlotte has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Pass to Zeller. Into the lane. Some solid D from Wood.
Very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lane.
Oladipo outside. Oladipo with a screen on Rozier. Hook loose. To the wing on the left. The 3 ball. It's deflected.
Registering one of the highest verticals at the NBA Combine, Zeller can send your shot back.
To the left side wing. Hayward for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
More than capable of knocking down that shot. He's not shot.
And here's Oladipo. Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. High expectations. Grant, a former top 5 pick. Cody Zeller has really become more of a valuable role player now.
You know, BA was fascinating is that scouts saw him as a mobile big with a terrific jump shot. Now, he may have reached his ceiling on the earlier side of his career, but now, instead of being your first or second option on offense, he's a guy who prides himself on making all the hustle plays.
An open look for Porter. Off the inbound. No good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Right, he take that 10 out of 10 times. You're not going to lose many of that.
Over to the left wing. 56 seconds left.
Oh, a nice leap up for his size. Monk is the kind of guy that embraces elevation.
chance is given. Charlotte's gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Pass to Monk. Down low. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
We all know Monk likes to shoot, but there, great precision, getting to the open teammate.
32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Porter with it. Driving in. And rejected. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Brown's checked in. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Shakes off, strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points. I like. Here's Graham, pass to Bridges, unloads from 13, drained it for 2 points.
We've seen Bridges put work into that shot, turning this mid-range attempt into a simple shot.
We've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Hornets up 5. We've got more in store for you right after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. Taking a look at the Hornets' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They put a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, this is their preferred pace. It's gotten them out to an early lead.
All right, Brad, for pure entertainment, who do you love to watch?
Oh, that's easy right there. The Joker, Nikola Jokic. I absolutely love his game. His versatility, at times he's a little bit unorthodox, his passing. I mean, everything about his game is fun to watch. You never know what's going to happen. And you know what? I don't think he's going to know either. But he's a joy to watch and he's a great talent in this league.
The Joker. On the floor for Charlotte. It's Bridges and Washington teaming up and forward. Then there's Cody Zeller, and it's Terry Rozier, and it's Martin, and it's a 2.
Tyler Zeller and former Suns big man Luke Zeller, Cody has a good chance to be the best of all 3.
Here's Oladipo, stolen by Rozier. Fast break, here come the Hornets. Here's Martin, Zeller up top. Rozier outside. Oh, he goes up high for the 2-handed slam.
I don't think you can stop Rozier just by getting physical. He's too single-minded a scorer to let that stop.
Now here's Oladipo. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. No coverage that time.
He didn't do a good enough job. He could be an ace when he gets a perfect 3.
Here's Rozier. They lead by 7. Pass to Hayward from behind the arc. Knocks down the long J. Hayward's got 8.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
For 3, Oladipo. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5. Charlotte has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Hayward with it. There's 1:17 left in the half. 6 on the shot clock. Again, it's Charlotte converting.
He has so much in their offense. With his skill set, Hayward makes this hard on every opponent.
Here's Oladipo. Ooh, and slammed in by Oladipo.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. A shot. Seconds left in the first half of this game. Outside Graham. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Graham's got his second bucket of the night.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense is creating some great opportunities.
Ball gets the bucket.
And that's the fortitude of the ball. Not going to be thrown off by the defense.
For Charlotte, they've gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. 27 seconds left in the first half. On the take, Monk. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
So explosive. Give Monk any room to work with, and you could be ready.
20 seconds left in the second. Ball against Graham. The bucket. Ball's got 4 points this quarter.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Hayward outside. And down it goes. 2 points.
That's just another one for Hayward. He's built up his body. Now he has the strength and endurance to score at will.
And the first half now in the books. Hornets out in front, up by 11. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Gordon Hayward has been all over the floor tonight. He had 12 points and 1 assist. And a little redemption for him tonight. In their previous game, he was not at his best. Shaq, your thoughts on the Hornets?
Well, it's a nice, patient offense they're running tonight. They're not forcing shots. They're waiting for the good ones. And as efficient as they've been, no wonder they're in front.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about Houston?
Well, they wouldn't have been in as big as hole if they weren't. They rebounded better. They've got out-hustled, down low, and it cost them some points. They'll be talking about that in the locker room for sure. They know they need to improve on the glass.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, love it.
The next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Gordon Hayward having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting the shots.
Brett, playing at Duke, Coach said that at first, your humility held you back from dominating and leading like you were capable of doing. He said you crossed that bridge in your senior year. Do you feel that way?
100%, BA. You know, for me on my path and my journey as a basketball player, I so wanted to fit in and be one of the guys. And what I learned is sometimes you're meant to stand out. And my senior year, I finally got that message. My game took off to a whole nother level. And I became comfortable with the idea of standing out. Not everybody's meant to follow. Certain people are meant to lead. And that's when it clicked for me.
We've got Christian Wood. Victor Oladipo is out there with John Wall. Then it's Daniel House. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
His goal was to give him some numbers tonight, and Hayward has done even more than he said.
Now here's Oladipo. He has 6. And that one drops. Oladipo's got 8. Hey,
They're just getting pushed around inside.
Charlotte has gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight. Outside Graham. To the wing on the left. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And there's 1:38 left to play in the third. Again, Houston.
Good defense right there. Great effort. The wall has the hop to simply rise up and knock it down.
Zeller high post. That's tip. Here they come with numbers in transition. Soft touch off the glass.
They've been very sharp to start the half. Perfect fourth quarter.
Zeller high post. Hayward outside. Fires from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 18.
Now, this game would have a different look if it wasn't going to shooting 100% from the field.
Pass to Wood. Oladipo outside. And yep, it's good.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of a break.
Rozier outside. It's Hayward on the wing. Back to Rozier. Zeller high post. Woods is there. Washington right side. Just 5 to shoot. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside wall. From 13, another one falls for Houston.
Good touch. The wall has the mid-range chain locked down.
Graham for 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack the three-point range.
But it had to be these days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Hornets out in front, up 11. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Charlotte, Miles Bridges is out there with Bismack Biyombo. Then it's Malik Monk. Then there's Devontae Graham. And it's Martin in at the small forward position.
And the level of focus Bridges has, great job working his way through the contact.
Back to Wall. And it's blocked. Here's Martin. Pass to Bridges. Graham for 3. And the Hornets, another 3.
Oh, great ball movement from Bridges there. I mean, self-awareness, selfless attitude to wide open shot.
Ball finds Porter. There's the triple. They get the rebound. And he goes in for the dunk.
Adding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earned his coach's appreciation. Here's Monk. Here's Biyombo. Blocked. Now Wall. 1:42 left to play in the 4th quarter. Now, Graham, when you were playing, you were a triple-double machine. Now it seems like we're seeing a lot more of that.
And that's so true, B.A. 25 years ago, triple-doubles didn't happen very often. in today's game, you see with the spacing on the floor, the amount of possessions per game, the versatility of players in the game, and the incredible shooting from the three-point line. Just some great catch-and-shoot players in the NBA. And I think as a result, yes, the triple-double is happening more frequently, which is so much fun to watch as a spectator.
Woods checked in for the Rockets. Oladipo comes in for Porter Jr. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. It's Bridges on the wing. Rozier outside. Back to Bridges. Outside Graham. Shot clock at 5. Hayward for 3. Second shot opportunity, and that one's good. Zeller. And the Hornets lead by 13.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Hornets.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Graham.
They're just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
Now here's Zeller, and it's good. 2 points.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that's it. Oladipo against Rozier. It's blocked.
I love Rozier putting that much effort into his team. Let's see more of the same in every possession.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
I mean, perfection. Defensive plays you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to that shot.
Long range from the inbound. Hits the trifecta.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it.
And here's Graham. One by a big margin. It ends up being a fairly easy road win. Those are so hard to come by.
It's never easy to take a game in some